Welcome to the website introductions. This video is an overview of Google Flights. Now, since Google has many useful tools, I wasn't really surprised to learn that it provided a search engine of sorts for flights. In order to use this site, you'll want to type www.google.com/flights into the address bar at the top of your browser. This is going to bring us to the page that you're seeing here on the screen. So before you start your search, you're going to want to choose some of your filters. The first thing you'll want to do is figure out if you're taking a round-trip flight or a one-way flight. And also, what class do you want to sit in? Economy, business, first class, and then also how many tickets you're searching for. Is it two adults, an adult and a child? Do you have an infant with you? Once you choose those filters, now we can search for your departure and your arrival. So for this search, I'm going to be departing from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm going to be flying into JFK in New York. If you start typing in the airport code, which is usually a 3-letter code that identifies an airport, it should pop up right here. If you are unsure of the code, you can just start typing in the city, and it will give you all the different things that it thinks it's going to match. So we're going to pick this one right here. And then the next thing we're going to do is pick the date range that you want to fly. Obviously, the closer the date is, the more expensive the flight's going to be. But for the sake of this, we're going to choose August 7th. And we're going to be returning on August 11th. And see, it kind of already figured it for me. You can go in and change it if you want to go longer, if you want to do exactly a week, if you want to do a few days, you can choose whatever you want. So we'll go ahead and click on the 11th. And it automatically starts choosing the best flights down here. So this is going to scan multiple airlines. So as you can see, American, Delta, JetBlue, and it's going to come up with the cheapest choices first, and it's going to give us a time range, and also if it's nonstop or if there's a layover, and also how long the flight's going to be. So this is kind of where it comes into play if you're looking for an inexpensive flight, if you're looking at being flexible with your time, or you have to decide if you have to leave and land at a certain time, then you're going to have to probably pay a little bit more. But this one here I'm going to go ahead and choose because I don't mind flying at 10 o'clock at night. So all you have to do is just click, and that's the outbound flight. So now it's going to bring us, and it's going to say choose the next return flight, and we're going to analyze what it came up with. So now if I were to choose this one here, coming home at 6:30 in the morning, the total trip would be $202. But 6:30 is a little early for me, so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click the 12:59 one through American. It's nonstop. And this means that it has Wi-Fi enabled. I'm not sure if that's a perk that you would be interested in, but that's something that can also help you determine which flight you want to take. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. So now it's going to give me an overview of my flights. So I'm going to be leaving on Monday the 7th from Charlotte, landing in JFK, leaving at 10 p.m. and landing at midnight. And then on the way home, the return flight is going to be on Friday, August 11th, leaving at 12:59 p.m. from New York and getting into Charlotte at 3:01. And if for some reason you choose the wrong flight and you want to go back, you can just hit the X and it will have you go ahead and choose a different flight. And the flight that I chose is still there, but 12 o'clock was too late, I'm going to go for the 8 o'clock one. So once you have the flights that you're looking for, down here it's going to say you book with American. And it's going to give you the price. So Google Flights just analyzes and gives you an overview. They do not actually book the flights for you. You are going to have to go to the airline's website and book. So from here you can click, and it's going to take us to American Airlines where we can go ahead and book those tickets. And then from here, you would fill in your information and hit continue, and you're on your way.